What's up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about how to juggle momhood, being a momster, and also being a boss in your career as an entrepreneur. So let's get into it. I'm going to give 3 tips for entrepreneurs who are also juggling motherhood. You momsters out there, we getting it. Now, I know all of you moms out here, all of you momsters out here are killing it. That's exactly what a momster is. Like, I'm a momster. If you watching this, you're a momster because you're trying to still get this ching, ching, ching. And also make sure that your little one stays happy. You guys have a great relationship. And your family time is not stressed. And you're not wanting to just be sleep. Because, honey, no. We have young kids, but we want to have fun with them. But we also want to get our business done. So I want you to stay tuned because this is exactly what we're going to get into. And I think it's very important for us momsters to make sure that we are doing that for real. Okay? Seriously, for real, it's time out. I know a lot of moms are stressed, but let's figure out some tips on how we can do this seamlessly. Jeez. And also not work harder, but work smarter. So instead of focusing on balance, reframe your perspective and recognize that at any given moment, your need to prioritize and give your full attention to one task at a time is something that you're going to have to do. Okay. So number 1 is let go. Stop thinking that you can juggle everything because you can do it for a while, but then you're going to get burned out. So number 2 is be present in what you're doing. As moms, like literally you could be painting with your kid and doing a whole nother client business proposal at the same exact time. And then your kids like eventually look over and he has paint all over the wall and it's like you were literally in a full daze. So make sure that your distractions are here in this moment. I was on the World Wide Web searching how to help me with my entrepreneurship and also being a mom. I found an article on Forbes and they give 3 effective things that can help. And so here are those 3. Number 1 is to accept that there is no such thing as balance. Okay, I agree, because we plan, we over plan and schedule and do all these things, and then boom, something happens. Okay, the little one has gotten sick, the little one's school is closed, so you can't go to that meeting. So many things come up, and boom, life altering change, especially as an entrepreneur. Snack break. This peach was bomb. So good. So good. I know that's not the answer that you wanted to hear, but quite frankly, it's impossible to balance. Like, in my opinion, it's just like juggling 3 balls. Like, eventually, you have to stop juggling. You're not just going to juggle for the rest of your life, right? I mean, some people try to do it, but it's virtually impossible. You're going to have to use the restroom at least once, okay? So whether it's submitting that proposal at work, whether it's going to that dentist appointment for your child, you know, things slip through the cracks. An entrepreneur, being a mom is already hard in itself by itself. Adding it together just adds this kaboom. And this is the reason why it's so important to understand that you are already a momster. You are already doing the dang on thing. I recommend you surrendering. Distractions are all around us, especially with technology today, okay? So people find it difficult to actively be present in the moment. But I want you to, for your number 2 tip to be a full balance entrepreneur and momster, is to focus on whatever you're focusing on, okay? Like literally, if you're with your friends and hanging out with your friends, be with your friends. If you are at work, be at work. If you're with your kid, be with your kid. For entrepreneurs, that major benefit in having the flexibility to create your own schedules. And fortunately, it is something that is also the bad thing, right? Because you can say, okay, I'm not going to do this right now. I'm going to do this, when sometimes something that needs to have a priority gets fall on the wayside because you're doing something else and being distracted. Delegation. Okay, momsters, we don't want to delegate anything. Trust me. We want to do it all because we do it best. I know all about it. But we need to learn how to lean on others. And how can I let go of a task? Literally, how can I let go of a task and just delegate it? You may feel you doing things. We think we all right, okay? And majority of the time we are, don't get me wrong. But if we want to be more efficient as entrepreneurs and awesome momsters, we're gonna have to let some other people do it, okay, baby? Okay, girl, like, period. So let's focus on trying to figure out the right people that we can give tasks to and let them do it. Okay, you can delegate. Make sure you don't hover, because then people aren't going to want to do things for you. But delegation is important, and it's really been hard for me to do that. So I know it's going to not be an easy step to get over, but it is going to be the right step for you as an entrepreneur and a mom. Okay. Okay, the next thing is get support, honey. Okay, if that means hiring a virtual assistant, hiring a nanny to come in for an hour or two, hiring a housekeeper to come in and do some laundry. And guys, it's not this super expensive. Like, that is a luxury. But if you can like TaskRabbit or anything like that, these people are doing these tasks for very reasonable prices. And it also will help in supporting your stress level and also being more happier when you're around your family, because you're not so stressed. I don't got to worry about the laundry. TaskRabbit is coming. I don't got to worry about cleaning up my son's room because the cleaner lady is coming in and she's going to take care of it for me. Like, those are things that is going to leave that stress list off of you. And also the virtual assistant. I'm thinking about doing that for myself. Number 3, make efficiency a priority. When I first became a parent, I instantly observed that he took all of my life and all of my time, right? It was critical for me to reevaluate how much time I truly have for being productive during the day. As many parents can attest to, your child needs time. He wants all of my time, right? And when you own a business, you only have a certain number of hours during the day to delegate to work, okay? So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of tricks to begin implementing, okay, and to follow to be efficient as possible. The first thing to be more efficient is time blocking. Time blocking, oh my God, has saved my life. Remember when you were in high school and you had math? You had your math book. When math was over, you had to put your math book in the locker, and then you went and got your science book and you went to science. This is how you're going to block off your time and how you're going to stay with that particular block, not be distracted. Unless it's a dire emergency, okay? So for instance, if I'm with my kid during this time block, I am not doing anything but being with my kid. So determine the time frames where you can implement a time block and focus to get your work done, and stick with that time frame.
If you guys want a detailed breakdown on how to time block, leave a comment below and I definitely will create a video so that you guys can understand how this great tool of time blocking can really help you save so much time with your entrepreneurship and your family.
We're not going to figure it out right away, but that's okay, as long as we find a method that is going to work for us. So I want you to try to use these 3 tricks that I found on Forbes magazine, and they really worked for me. Some of the 3 tricks that were in there I was already using, so it just was validation that I'm doing the right thing. But trust me, honey, I still be stressed with my little one and my entrepreneurship. But the main idea of this is making sure that you get support, because the support is going to really help you elevate your career and also elevate your life with your family, okay? And parenthood is definitely a beautiful thing, right? It can be so beautiful, also challenging, but an also challenging journey for working parents. We out here doing it big, okay? We want it all. We want our can eat it too, and we can have it. But it's critical to realize you will not figure everything out right away, okay? We're working this thing out together. I'm going to keep giving you tips and tricks as best as my ability, all of the things that I've learned along the way. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, because we are here to be entrepreneurs, to be super great parents, and also to shoot our dream to NASA, because we are stars, baby. Let's get this $1 million. See, for real, believe in your dreams. Stay focused, man. And you already know, and never give up. Woo! I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Life is not a game, no rules. Fantasy controls the blues. Cruising down.
This little piece is driving me nuts.